I really like that little David Lee Roth at the end. Woo! Makes me laugh. Welcome to another episode of 10 AI-powered workplace. 10 minutes. That's all you get. It's all you get. We're going to jump right in because we haven't done this in a while, and I think we have almost 60 slides inside of here. So let's jump in first. First, Ignite happened. The book of news, Marin.
Yeah, this is an important way to basically get your recap. I was not there, unfortunately. I did catch some of the recordings, but there was a lot to learn from. So this is always something we do after a big event. Make sure you grab this link afterwards. There's a lot to read through, but good summaries.
Yeah, I heard. Oh, there wasn't a lot at Microsoft Ignite around rooms and everything else. Everything was about rooms at Microsoft Ignite. You don't understand. It's agents, agents, agents. We want those rooms. We want all those. And speaking of those rooms, man, we've got Autopilot for our partners where they can go to this blog post. It's step by step by step.
Yes, we walked through step by step. What does it look like in Partner Center to add Autopilot hardware IDs, add the PK IDs, add the tuple into a customer's tenant. That way you as the partner can do the Autopilot registration on behalf of your customers, offering that as a service and making it easier for customers to deploy Teams rooms seamlessly.
Yeah, we get Autopilot all the time. This is all of the OEMs have done videos and information about how to do it. We are continuing to update this site. This will be your one-stop shop for everything that you need there. Speaking of that one-stop shop, what's new in Teams calling in devices? This is a PowerPoint that you can go and download, CMD for Ignite. There's a whole bunch of stuff inside of here. One of the big sessions was actually Ilya's, Carrie's, and Justin's session. Matt, did you attend this one?
I did. This was awesome. It was great to see. It was really great to watch. And the slides are also available for folks if they want to download them and consume them themselves.
Speaking of slides available, the 10-minute AI Power Workplace Update, the podcast. Marin, if our partners want to keep up to date, we're going to fill this with each episode so you can just go listen. It'll be an actual podcast right off of our YouTube Learning. Now, there is an overview of voice and face enrollment, Matt. There's been a couple of changes here, a couple of things that have come up recently, but you need this inside of your rooms if you're deploying Copilot as an organization.
Absolutely. This is really key for organizations to prepare for, plan for, get users enrolled in order to make that Copilot blind spot go away. At the same time, we continue to make changes to make this easier on everybody. So worth double checking and seeing what we've changed over time.
Yeah, and Marin, Microsoft Ignite Copilot in the frontier firm. WorkIQ, we're going to get into WorkIQ later, but this was a nice blog post to cover almost everything that we covered with the power of the frontier firm.
Yeah, I think it's just important to note to anybody that's talking about Teams rooms, when you weave in Copilot and agents, you need to understand what the frontier firm is. There is a really great Microsoft presentation that you can download too that talks about the frontier firm, but it very much is a part of our AI-powered workplace story. So.
Yeah, Jared also posted a whole thing about WorkIQ and Microsoft Ignite and the intelligence that we're building in the AI powered for work. Another session that actually happened at Ignite that was good. I have to go back and watch this one. The next chapter for AI powered work management and planner. Planners really come a long way, Marin. I used Trello in the past. I use all these things and everything else. Planner, Matt, you and I actually used it to build our Autopilot solution.
Yes. Yeah. And being able to assign action items and let Facilitator manage some of those action items for you is a really great addition to make Planner even better.
Yeah, and speaking of that, there is a blog post, what's new in Microsoft Teams for Microsoft Ignite. One of the big ones is setting Teams Mobile as your default calling app, Marin. Marin, no longer do I have to use Apple as my calling device. I can now use Teams.
It's awesome. I did not know that. Thank you for informing me.
Yeah, this is a good one. Also, our friends at Max Hub introduced the XBar W70, the Windows bar. This is a nice solution. Matt, you and I always have that argument about do I go Android, do I go Windows? And having the bar as a Windows device is really cool.
Awesome.
Absolutely. And just having more peripherals, continuing to expand our overall peripheral environment has been great.
And speaking of expanding, enhancements to town halls, our partners are expanding into town halls and understanding all of the enhancements that came in the last 2 months, really. There's been a whole bunch of things that came through. Front of room control in town hall on Teams rooms on Android, Matt. A lot of people requested this.
Hey, yeah, no, I mean, this rounds out our Teams Town Hall support for Teams Rooms devices. So presenter, attendee, and that co-located style experience where you've got folks in the room that want the attendee view all in one place.
And we've got Town Hall Insights, presenter analytics, so you can see exactly how that town hall is going, quality audio and video, and branded reactions. This is in private preview right now, but every clap, every thumbs up or celebration aligns with your organization's look and feel. whether it's green, whether it's red, whatever it is. Meeting recap templates is also inside of there. Stay aligned with the meeting. We've done this a whole bunch of times here in Microsoft, and it really does help you stay on track. Marin, enhancements to the facilitator agent is here as well. Facilitators really come a long way since we started in private preview.
I feel like it wasn't that long ago that Facilitator came out, but we've already got enhancements.
We've got enhancements. It's all documented in that blog post, What's New in Microsoft Teams. Also, Microsoft Teams Rooms, Express packages and systems. A lot of Express installs are coming out. This is inside of the Teams store at this point, Matt, right?
Yeah, no, you can literally go and one-click buy these systems and get them delivered right to your location.
Yeah, for the nominal price of $35.24. I don't know where they came up with that number, but okay, we'll go through there. Our friends at Neat have been doing some really, really cool videos, and this one was a good one, scaling collaboration. They brought their bar and their cameras into an NBA court. Not only that, you couldn't hear the basketball bounce, you couldn't see a whole bunch of things, but it was really, really in the idea of how quickly we can enable spaces. We just talked about Express installs. We just talked about enabling more spaces, and Neat really, really did make a good video for how to use their devices inside of that solution.
I can make a basketball court a Teams room now, Jimmy?
That can be a Teams room now.
If
you pop up basketball, maybe a game of horse, you can do it with the Teams room now. Microsoft Teams, our friends at Empowering Cloud, sat down with Ilya and Irina at Ignite, got their views on a lot of the things that were there. Marin, badges.
Yes, this is a big one. You and Matt and myself, we worked with Avixa to get all of our latest technical training up and loaded onto Avixa's page. And the great benefit of it being there is that if you are a CTS holder, you can take the test and you can count towards your RU credits, renewable credits. And I think Teams, this one specifically, probably has more RU credits than any other exam that you can find there. So definitely check it out.
Megan Trader was wrong. It's not all about the base. It's all about the RUs, Marin. You got to get your RUs in and do it. Also, what's new in Copilot, another a PowerPoint that you can actually download and get everything what's new in Copilot. This is one where they are defining Work IQ. And Work IQ is really that intelligence layer that's powering all of your Microsoft Copilot and your agents and everything that's inside of there. There's a lot of things that go into this, Matt, and a lot of things that you need to understand.
No, absolutely. And this is really kind of that continued expansion of the capabilities and how do you add that layer of intelligence into all of the products and integrate into everything that Copilot integrates into. So it's really worth learning more about.
Let's talk about some of the events that are upcoming. Our friend Michelle Bauman on December 16th at 1600 CEST will be doing a session on LinkedIn. Also, Michelle, Nikki, and Julian Marin will be doing this Microsoft Tech Brief.
Yeah, and we talked about the Frontier firm. They're weaving that story into the AI-powered workplace. This is a do not want to miss. Make sure you sign up. It's not until January, but no sense in waiting. Just sign up today.
We're giving you time, January 27th, right before ISE. I'll be registered and I'll be inside of there. Let's talk a little bit about the roadmap and what's public now. Microsoft Teams simplified controls to manage external collaboration. This one hit the roadmap recently. Enhancements to channel agents. We've seen that internally here at Microsoft. A lot of channel agents are starting to come out, and they really do enhance. All right, I haven't read this channel in a while. Let me catch up on these things. Agents that will alert you to certain things that are in there where people have called you out. Also, the Teams admin agent, Matt, inside a Teams admin center. This was announced at Ignite.
This is actually a really cool announcement at Ignite. If folks didn't see it, this one's kind of fallen under the radar, but there's actually going to be an admin agent inside of Teams to alert you to call challenges and suggest things that are going to fix issues and make it so that your users have a better experience on Teams and in meetings.
Yeah, I think it's going to roll up a lot of things. Also, NDI in bandwidth increase. Matt, we always have customers that want to do NDI and everything else, and Teams will soon increase the bandwidth for NDI. That's an important one if you're doing town halls and all the different things that we do inside of Microsoft. Microsoft Teams resizable gallery. This one just resurfaced as well, starting to roll out in January. Let's talk about staying up to date with us. You can stay up to date on YouTube. Follow us on LinkedIn. Also, like I said, the AI-powered workplace 10-minute podcast is up to date. You can go for all the links and everything at smtr.show and catch up on everything. Marin, Matt, it's been a while. We actually got through that in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm very impressed.
Awesome.
That is a record. But Have a good week. Have a great weekend. And if we don't see you before the holidays, reach out to us on LinkedIn. Reach out to us. There's a lot of things still happening, even though we're in the month of December, January, and we all just booked for ISC. So there is a lot coming up on these things. We've got community calls. We've got a whole bunch of things coming up. But stay tuned and reach out if you have any questions. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support. We'll see you on the next 10-minute AI Power Work.